Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 154 of the Reasonable Doubt podcast. As always, we are your hosts, Irrit C. Griff.
And Chicken J Money.
Christian's hungover again.
I'm very hungover.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
I know.
Everybody. Game has not started yet.
You're wearing a Bills jersey?
Yeah, it's the only football attire I have.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
And a baseball hat.
A Buffalo hat, yeah. I'm just sad that the Bills aren't there.
That's a fair take.
It should have been the Bills. It should have been a Bills Lions Super Bowl.
What I'm hoping...
It's not.
I'm hoping that KC three-peats, to be honest.
Why? Just because it's so it can happen?
So it can just happen, and we can just move on, and KC can die.
And the Mahomo arrow just is over.
It's over. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Why not?
Either way, Philadelphia is burning to the ground.
You think they're not going to win?
No, if they win or lose.
Oh, yeah.
Every time a Philadelphia sports team is in the final of anything,
it's brutal.
They burn that fucking city down.
It's in New Orleans this year?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, now I'm ready.
What are you drinking?
Coca-Cola.
A full fat Coke?
Yeah.
You are hungover.
Oh, dude. I need it.
It's awesome. We're going to eat a bunch of food. We're going to play shit really loud.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to get drunk.
I need to go to Advil.
I have tons of Advil.
Do you?
Yeah.
I need to take some Advil before
Yeah.
we go.
You'll be fine.
Hopefully.
You'll be great.
That's the first time I think I have to pull my mic closer to me.
You're the first time you're too quiet. Usually I pull the waveform up when I edit your voice, and it's just a solid bar.
Yeah.
And then little breaks when you take a breath.
Yeah, I'm done with KC. I've had
Yeah.
enough of them.
Yeah, I know.
It's bullshit. It's so obvious that I don't necessarily believe it's rigged. Actually believe
the script and all that.
Yeah, I love talking about it, and I love just having hope that it's real, but I don't necessarily believe it. But I do believe, based on everything you can see, that refs cater to KC and Patrick Mahomes a lot.
I think statistically that's true, right?
It's statistically true. He makes the league a lot of money. You can bet your bottom dollar that before the game, the refs are talked to, and that you're here to prevent injuries.
Yeah.
You're here to prevent injuries. You're here to de-incentivize where there's foul play. Mm-hmm. And they fucking very much take that seriously with Patrick Mahomes. You fucking breathe on that guy, you get a roughing the passer.
Well, yeah, because they don't want Patrick Mahomes' head drilled into the ground.
Exactly.
And then he can't play.
And then he can't play. Because he makes the league millions and millions of dollars. Same with Travis Kelce. Unfortunately, he makes a lot of money.
It's a business decision.
Yeah.
Maybe. He could just be a really good quarterback, too.
He is. He's a great quarterback.
Do you remember last time we watched a fucking football game together? At the bar?
Yeah.
And it was when the Chiefs knocked out the Bills.
Yep.
And you walked out of the bar with both middle fingers up to the TV every time Mahomes' face was on it, yelling, "Fuck you, Mahomes. I'm sick of this faggot."
I was heated.
We had been drinking all day.
We'd been drinking. I was heated.
It happens.
It was an unfortunate turn of events.
It was.
I had also done a shift drinking.
Yeah, I think we had put in at least 8 hours.
Yeah.
Because we had shown up for a funeral.
Yeah.
At a bar. Was there for the whole thing for that, and then the football game was on, so the entire clientele of the place left, except us,
and refilled with Bills fans.
We're like, I could ride this out.
Yep.
I could watch a football game.
Yeah.
I'm already drunk, and I have a booth.
Yeah.
I could watch a football game.
Why not hang out here and watch a football game? It was great.
That is a great time. I like watching football at a bar.
Me too.
It's good.
That was sad though. I mean, all joking aside, Patrick Mahomes is still a fucking phenomenal. He's still a fucking great quarterback. He's just a pussy bitch, and I could knock him out for sure.
I could knock him out.
I would knock Patrick Mahomes the fuck out. To be clear, if you locked me in a room with him, I'd kill him.
Yeah?
There's no way he would
with
survive.
no provocation?
No. with no
Like, you wouldn't have to fight him. He was just in there like, hey, what's up? You would end up killing him?
Yeah.
You think so? Just because he's like...
He's a douche.
Is he douchey?
He's douchey, yeah.
I haven't seen a
People
single
say that
interview with the guy.
people say that he's like a really nice dude, and I think he interviews really well.
Okay.
But then I've also heard that like
can just tell.
he's a fucking he's like a soft pussy entitled douche.
And this is just vibes.
It's just vibes.
Normally
I might be completely unfounded.
I mean, normally that sense, though, I don't know what to call it, but it's like a skill or like a sixth sense
Yeah.
of detecting when someone's kind of a soft pussy bitch.
Yeah.
It's usually correct.
Oh yeah.
I can usually pick up on that pretty quick.
Yeah. See, it's different too because like a lot of great quarterbacks are kind of fucking dicks. Mm-hmm. You know, because they're great.
I mean, you were a quarterback your entire teenage life too, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
That
you've
comes
always
with-
been the douchey guy.
Yeah.
That's like head of the team.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, I think, was like spent a lot of years not being super douchey. Mm-hmm. But
I think
he's weird as fuck.
he is weird as fuck.
He's fucking.
The vibe I
strange.
get off Tom Brady is that he was so good all the time, like
Yeah.
coming up in like
He
colleges.
wasn't that good.
He won quite a lot in college, did he not?
He played well. He wasn't great.
I think he transcended where winning was the norm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And losing was the exception, and not the other way around.
Yeah.
So it just kind of became routine.
Yeah. So
it's-
then he's just like a normal dude, just
He's
doing
just
his
like
job.
a normal. He's like clocking in.
Yeah, I think
clocking
that's
in,
exactly
Super
what it
Bowl
was like with Brady.
Yeah.
You got to think too. Like he always had this mentality of train for longevity.
Yeah.
He always had that was like his thing was like train for longevity. I'm not training to be the hardest or the biggest or whatever, like fastest right now. I'm training to like be able to do this for a really long time. It was a good approach.
And he did.
He did.
He had a really weird schedule. Do you remember that?
No.
The schedule that his wife wife put him on.
Yeah, and he like lives with his dietitian, doesn't he?
I don't know.
He's a weird guy.
Tom Brady. Did you see the roast?
Nope.
Oh, it was really good.
He kisses his kids on the lips.
He does. Morning routine. He wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. Drinks lukewarm water with lemon and Celtic salt. Stretches.
Celtic salt.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
He always talks about putting oxygen in himself. That's like that's a saying of his.
What?
I can't find the first. It was super weird. He was like in bed by like 7 p.m. It was like his off-season schedule, and he was up at like 4 or 5 every day, and every 15 minutes of his day was like scheduled for.
I mean, honestly, you should be doing that at that level.
This like off-season though.
So
That's crazy.
no, I
How do
don't
you
think
live
so.
your life like that?
You have to live your life like that.
Yeah, but it's like
Do you know why you and me aren't the world's greatest athletes?
we are. We just haven't been noticed.
It's because we don't schedule every aspect of our life. Dudes like that are so fucking regimented.
Yeah, I guess.
Just the idea of going just the improvement of going to sleep every night at the exact same time and waking up every day at the exact same time and getting the appropriate amount of sleep, that will entirely change your body composition.
I can't do it.
Like in an unfathomable way. To anyone who's listening that's overweight, that's not even a joke. Mm-hmm. If you're overweight and you start going to sleep every night at the exact same time and waking up every day at the exact same time, you will lose weight. Mm-hmm. If you don't change anything else about your life, you'll lose weight. Mm-hmm. It's better. It's better for your cortisol levels. It's better for your fucking like general hormonal complex. It's better for growth hormone levels. It's better for everything.
Yeah.
Like you get rid of weight faster. It's just better for your body. So shit like that, like you need to be super regimented. Drinking water at the same time every day. You're supposed to be super regimented about it.
Damn.
It sucks.
I know everyone's like the first thing you have to do is like go to bed at the same time every day, and like my first thought is like I can't do that.
I can't do that. I can't do step
that.
one. Yeah.
What?
It's like I can't do step one.
I can't do step one.
Yeah.
The only way that this would work is if I go to bed at 3 every single day, and I wake up at 8.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could make it work.
and that's not enough.
And that's
You
5
need-
hours of sleep. And that's not enough.
Yeah, you need
Because some days I need to work late and some days I need to work early, or, you know.
Yeah. You should get like 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night.
You ever do this? I do this. And, like, I think maybe once every couple weeks, I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning. I'll like go to bed at like 11 or some shit. It's just a regular day.
Yeah.
And I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning and just be like up, and I'll just like live my life for a couple hours and go back to sleep. You ever do that?
Yeah.
It's a weird time to be sober and awake.
3 a.m.
Yeah, like 3 to 5.
Yeah.
To just be up and in your
I
house.
find it anxiety inducing.
But to just be up at that time anytime?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it drives me nuts.
Why?
I hate it. It's anxiety inducing for me.
What's the anxiety? That you shouldn't be awake?
That I should be sleeping. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
You don't get that?
No.
Oh, I very
No,
much
I've like
am
it's the world's very quiet.
Yeah, the world's very quiet.
It's pretty cool. Go outside like on a summer night.
It's
4 a.m.
Super
sober.
quiet. Yeah.
And like have been asleep and up.
Yeah.
Do some shit, and then like 5 o'clock go back to bed. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Oh, that sounds awful.
No, it's fun.
Yeah.
Start making a bunch of racket so my neighbors get pissed.
And then just
It's
go
like
back
it's a
to
perfect time to practice the drums.
sleep. Can you imagine like 4:30 in the morning?
Just hear a kick drum in here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
This fucking guy.
Oh, I'm gonna test out my air horn collection again. Still works.
Dude. Oh, we should do that.
What? Just air horns?
No, just like rent an apartment in some
Or just
random
be the
building.
worst neighbors? But once a week.
Yeah, once a week, just roll in like Tuesday at 4:30 in the morning, and go in and like doof 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 boom 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 boom.
And see how fast the knock comes.
Yeah, yeah. And when they knock, just don't answer and just start playing louder.
Yeah. So really badly though. Like never learn the
Yeah,
drums.
don't ever get good at drums. Just make a lot of noise.
Like we were talking a couple episodes ago about like what you would do if you had like unfathomable amount of money. That'd be cool. Have a place where you can just be the worst neighbor and just get all that tendency out.
What if you had like a
I'd just buy some fucking roach apartment.
dude? If I had unfathomable money, I would have multiple apartments.
Yeah, but I want a shitty one to do like just bounce a
To do
basketball in.
just stupid shit.
Yeah.
Shoot a 22 in. Have like all
Shoot it at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, just have like all the walls. As long as you're in one of those like super old apartments where all the walls are like fucking 6
Cinder
inches
blocks.
of plastic and yeah, like fucking 3 feet of cinder block between apartments.
Just shoot a gun.
Yeah, just turn it into a fucking gun range. You know how awesome that would be?
That would be pretty awesome. Or like just be the worst neighbor, but you won't be there all the time. Should be doing other shit.
Can you imagine if
So
you
you'd only
have
be a neighbor
like your aisle that at the end of your hallway
Yeah.
is your bathroom.
yeah.
Imagine setting up a bunch of bowling ball pins in the opening to that and just bowling a fucking bowling ball down the hallway.
Into my tub.
It'd crash into the tub, dude.
Yeah.
Pow! Can you imagine?
That'd be cool. Set up a bowling alley.
That'd be
They
so
wake up,
funny.
like, baby, upstairs. What's going on? Is that a fucking bowling?
Bang! Because it hits the metal tub and it's like, bang!
Yeah. You're playing like bowling alley music up there, pouring beers.
Yeah.
They come up. Your carpet is like that bowling alley carpet where it's like galaxies.
Yeah, the
but
galaxy
planets
shit,
are bowling
yeah.
balls. You got a screen.
Yeah, you're like, oh, what's going on? $10
Just
to
like,
get
what's
in.
up? You here to bowl? The lanes are all reserved. The lane.
Yeah, we don't have any openings today.
Yeah, try tomorrow.
Yeah.
First
Just
come,
close
first
the
serve.
door.
Sorry, come back tomorrow. We're busy.
Yeah, dude, I would love that.
Or just like have just set up like a lawn chair in the middle of the room. Don't furnish the place.
Yeah.
You've just got one lawn chair. 4 in the morning, just bounce a basketball like a motherfucker.
I do that in my apartment now.
So fucking loud. And then when someone comes to knock, you hide the basketball and they're like, come in. And they come in and you're just sitting there in your chair, like nothing else in your apartment, nothing going on.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
what's up? How can I help you?
Can you imagine?
Or just help, like screaming. That's what you do.
Dude,
You scream help.
that's what I do now.
Yeah, but for a long, like blood-curdlingly. I don't think
I scream that, and I scream murder.
you scream rape.
Yeah, sometimes well, that one I've had to stop because the wife got mad at me.
Didn't like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So murder, I scream a lot.
Murder.
Yeah.
Murder!
Yeah.
Like a command or like help I'm being murdered?
Help, I'm being murdered. Just to make them think that I have like awful Tourette's.
Oh, for Tourette's.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Is
You're not trying to scare them.
like also I'm a little bit trying to scare them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do bounce the basketball in the house. If it's a cold day and I really want to play basketball and it's like wet out,
fucking suck for that.
I stand in my kitchen and I practice dribbling my basketball.
Your downstairs neighbor is gonna fucking kill you.
He might actually murder me.
Yeah, like murder. And then when you're getting murdered, no one's gonna believe you. Like, there you go.
There he goes again with the fucking murder.
No, what you do is you hook your TV up to speakers, and then find a YouTube video that's just like 8 hours of heavy construction noise,
Dude, that's awesome.
like saws, forklifts beeping.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep.
Can you imagine?
Like a fucking jackhammer.
Dude, can you imagine?
Just make it sound like you're fucking gutting the place, but like with heavy equipment. That's the move.
They'd be like,
And just like hit play on that and then go to work. Find it, make it loop.
Yeah.
About 8 hours.
dude, that'd be awesome.
That would be funny. That's the prank. We
That
figured
is-
it out. It took some time.
That is the
but
move.
we got there.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you got to install one of those like Ring doorbells.
Just so you can see people like, because they'll check it out before they'll knock. They'll come up like, what the fuck? They try and listen.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah, and if you do it in the middle of the day, like, what are they going to say?
Yeah, I'm working on my apartment.
Just be like,
I got some renos I'm doing.
we're doing some renovations.
Just blowtorch sounds. Nail gun.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be so much fun.
No,
I'm actually going to do this.
Do that and then go on vacation.
Leave?
Just have it
They've
loop.
had a work crew going for fucking
They're working in
months.
shifts.
Yeah.
They've got the overnight shift.
Dude,
They're
that'd
like-
be fucking awesome.
They're like backing up trucks in there.
Oh,
You're getting there. You're going to come back. The
Slow.
French fries, the full fat Coke.
yeah.
Smoke a joint.
McDouble. No.
No?
Yeah, I will smoke a joint, but
Yeah, smoke a joint.
I don't want to.
You fucking annihilated yourself.
I think I had.
Thank God this is a later record.
Yeah, I know.
Because what if,
I couldn't have done it this morning.
if it was like 10 o'clock, what state were you in?
I was not like coherent
Oh, really?
at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How late you go?
4.
Oh!
Just booze.
12 hours ago.
Just booze. Brutal. You know what I mean?
Holy
And then raw dogged it with no Advil.
no Advil. You have
no
water
Advil.
before
I
bed?
had a fucking small cup of water, like smaller
Oh,
than the French fry container.
inconsequential.
Yeah, did nothing. Did nothing to save me.
That's called poor planning.
Yeah, and then not only that, got up this morning, missed the window of opportunity.
To throw up?
No,
to
to
jerk
like
off?
jerk off and get shit
Yeah.
done. Yeah, so like the wife then wakes
Well, you're
up.
an Airbnb.
I know, and with like 2 other couples, like it was weird. I couldn't do it. So,
Just knowing that like your boy is in the other room.
yeah, yeah.
There was a time you wouldn't have cared, but now you care.
I'm older now.
I remember when we first moved in together,
I didn't
like
give a
me, you,
fuck.
and another buddy. It was like the first time I was like, "Can I do this to you?" Yeah, it's mine.
It's
yeah,
mine,
of course,
yeah,
of course.
what am I doing? Yeah.
But it was a weird thought. I'm like, he's like 13 feet that way.
Yeah. Doing the
there's
same thing.
Yeah, there's enough doors and walls in between us that I can pretend he's not there.
Yeah.
But he's right there.
Oh, dude. Yeah, fucking. So I missed that window of opportunity, and then
That's your
I
problem.
searched for Advil. No Advil.
In
no
the Airbnb?
Tylenol.
No.
No nothing.
Did you all split this Airbnb together? Damn.
Yeah, no one had Advil or Tylenol.
Poor planning, man.
Terrible.
You knew you were gonna drink that much.
I know. I was like, I always bring Tylenol and Advil. You know me. I'm like 2 extra strength Advil, 2 extra strength Tylenol
You're
before
fucking
bed.
on this.
Yeah,
That's
terrible.
why when everyone's hungover, you're the fine one.
Yeah,
And here we are.
and I fucked myself today. It was brutal. Brutal.
Did the wife drive back?
Yep.
I
I drove for 20 minutes.
And I was no.
I drove for 20 minutes and had to pull over on the side of the highway to launch that, like, you know, the, like, I have no water and no food in my belly puke? Where
Oh,
it's just
stomach
like,
bile.
It's just like yellow liquid.
Oh no.
Yes. Dude, I'm telling you, I pulled over and, like, got out of the truck with, like, a moment to save. Like,
No.
came around the front of the truck to be like, get in the fucking driver's seat. And, like, came around the front of the truck and was just like, "Bah!" and just launched it out. Oh, yeah. And then on top of that, so then I had to keep puking. I couldn't, like...
Yeah, it keeps coming.
It keeps coming,
That
so I
one, yeah.
couldn't get her to, like, pull over.
So were you going out the window at speed?
No, I had a fucking Tupperware container in my
Oh
truck.
no! You threw up in a Tupperware.
Yeah, so it's gonna have to go in the garbage.
Yeah, there's no saving.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
garbage
that
now.
stinks though.
Dude, no, it was full of, honestly, best thing you could ever puke into.
Because you can seal it.
No, yeah, because it was the lock lid ones. It was the lock lid ones, but it was full of oats. Like, I had prepared one of my breakfasts for the work week. So it was full of oats
Stop.
and chia seeds and cocoa. And so if you puke into that, it absorbs it and it just gets all mushy, but it's not like a liquid mess.
Cat litter.
It's like human cat litter for puke. It's honestly puke into oats. If you got puke into something, you know, bag of oats, I'm sure it'd be great for puke.
What I don't know. Puke is like.
Dude, so then I'm in the fucking truck. Okay, I gotta move this out of the way, and I'm holding this because I can't get her to just keep pulling over for my puke. Mm-hmm. So I'm holding this
flinging it
tiny
out.
little square, and I'm trying to puke like this. I don't know if you've ever puked just like sitting up and going, ugh. It hurts.
It does hurt.
It hurts your
You're not
whole
in
body.
the proper.
You're not in the right
You're
spot.
supposed to be like on your hands and knees.
Yeah, letting it like launch forward.
Yeah, let gravity help.
Yeah,
Because
no,
gravity's working against it.
I know. So I'm literally like, and I can feel like my body
Oh.
like curling in on itself
I
to
know that one.
wring it out of
I
me.
know that one.
Oh.
Where you make that sound before you.
Yeah.
And then it comes out. Yeah.
Oh, it was brutal.
I had
dude.
one of those like a month ago.
Yeah, dude, they're not fun.
No.
And it's not as like, I feel like usually when I puke, I feel way better after.
Yeah.
But those ones, they're just too much. Like, it takes too much out of you.
Did I tell you about the one I had where I don't even think I was that hungover. I went and I got drunk, like pretty drunk, but nothing absurd.
Yeah.
And then came home and I wanted to eat something, and the only ramen I had was the Buldak 2 times spicy.
What?
You ever had the Buldak
Yeah.
spicy? There's the 2 times spicy. Have you ever had it?
No.
It's not fit for human consumption. I've never had
Like,
this
it's hot
one.
as fuck.
It's like bright red broth. Like it doesn't look
It's
like
all full of chili oil.
yeah, it doesn't look like human food.
Okay.
So I eat that before bed, drunk. Like eat that, then lay down and pass out. Right? Mistake number 1. So I wake up early, like 7 a.m., and my body is like, get this the fuck out of you. Because I just ate and went to sleep, so it just sat in me. Right? So I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have the worst shit of my life.
Or worse, puke.
So I'm sitting there and I'm shitting, and it's coming out of me like a high pressure hose.
Oh, when it just shoots
Like, you
out?
know when you've got like a water hose and you put your thumb on the end? It's coming out of me like that, no pushing.
Dude,
And
those
it burns. And
those
then,
fuck me up. Those fuck me up because your butthole doesn't loosen.
No.
No, it's the same. Like, your butthole doesn't like open up to let the poop
No.
out. It just sprays
It's
out of
just
there.
shooting. My body
Yeah.
is pushing it, right? And then I'm like, oh my God, I have to throw up,
Yeah,
right? So I had to...
probably all the oil.
Yeah, probably. And
Like, because it'll sit higher, right? Like,
just
it's not
the
gonna.
spice in there.
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, oh my fucking God, this is awful. So I had to side saddle the toilet and throw up into the bathtub while I'm pooping.
Dude, and it's not an ergonomic position.
It's under, and it's hot.
Yeah.
Fucking spicy, and it's like undigested ramen.
Oh, gross.
So noodles are coming out.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and I like came back to bed like I had just come back from war. Like I was in there for like 45 minutes. And I come back, the chili oil has chemically burned my esophagus.
Yeah.
So I had like a burning feeling in my esophagus for 24 hours after that.
Yeah.
I was like just scarfing Tums and it wouldn't even touch it. I came back like the crypt keeper, like shrunken in, no moisture. I'm like walking weird. I'm like whimpering. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like
We're
my
all
wife's in the
ghostly
bed,
pale
like,
and sweating.
yeah, like I was sweating, but I
Yeah.
was cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I opened a door by just like flopping my arm against it, and it just like, and I'm naked, like I'm fully naked. I like walk in the room, and she's like, I heard that. Like, what the fuck happened to you? And I was like, I actually can't talk about it. I can't talk about what happened to me. But she's like, I heard you gag like you were throwing up, but then it took too long for the sound of your puke to hit the water. And I was like, it's because I threw up in the tub.
Oh, so she was hearing the water was your shit sound.
No, I ran the tap.
Oh.
To be a gentleman, I had the
gross.
tap.
Dude, that's fucking brutal.
But then I had to fucking clean out the tub,
Yeah.
which is never fun.
No, it's not good.
It wasn't good, man. But
Yeah.
now I'll never touch that ramen again.
I kind of want to try it.
You can have mine.
Do you have a 2-time spicy?
I have a 2-time spicy.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll
Like,
eat it.
it's hot to eat, but it's just what it does to you once it's in there. Like, it was at my upper limit of, like, spice.
Really?
Yeah.
And it just sits there and rots through you.
Yeah, and then my Caucasian stomach
Yeah.
was like, oh, here comes milk and, lean meat, and then fucking chili oil, lightning strikes.
Yeah, because you don't have that Asian stomach. You got cock in it.
What?
That's how that works.
What do you mean?
So there's like Asians,
Yeah.
and then there's cock Asians.
Oh, okay.
'Cause we-
I thought you were
'cause
trying to say it's
we're like
cock
Asian.
and- I thought it was like really bad dick sucking joke.
No, we're Asians, but with bigger penises.
The Caucasus.
Oh, I thought it was with a big cock,
Yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah.
and that's what.
That's why black people, their race is technically Caucasians. Because they're like us, but with even more.
Even more.
Even more. And they can do spicy food as well.
Crazy that it comes back.
Yeah, I know,
The
right?
more if you get more.
Well, everything's a circle, right? That's
Yeah.
how these things work.
Anyway.
Anyways, what have you been up to?
Life.
Just besides drinking your face off this weekend.
Yeah, it was only the one day. The other day I had a beer.
What?
Yeah, it was only one day.
Day one, you had a beer.
I had a beer.
Day one at an Airbnb with friends, you had a beer.
Yeah, we went to a craft brewery that was pretty good. I can't remember the name of it. It's in Keswick. And yeah, had a beer.
And then what?
Went home.
And then
I
what?
maybe had one other beer and then I went to bed.
What time did you get there?
Like 8?
PM?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
You try. Oh, okay, I thought you like got up there like in the morning and were like, I will have one beer today. That's not how it works. No.
No. I got up like kind of late and we wanted to get up early to go ice fishing and shit. So we got out ice fishing.
Okay. Catch anything?
Yeah, caught lots. We didn't keep a lot.
Okay.
Just because we wanted to keep them smaller. And fucking the bug man called me. He was also out ice fishing. He said that he caught lots, but I'm sure that they caught garbage. And on Wednesday, he'll text me about this, about the fact that he caught a bunch of garbage and he kept fish that were too small to keep. And it was inhumane of him.
Inhumane to keep small fish?
I think it is, yeah. Let him go back.
You didn't give him a chance.
You gotta give him a chance. There's no sport in catching the
Tell
smallest
that
fish.
to people that club baby seals, dude.
Okay, that's way different. I'm in sport of clubbing baby seals.
We talked about this.
You ever looked at how fucking adorable they are? Sometimes you just want to club them.
Yeah, it's called cuteness aggression. It's a thing. It's a thing in a lot of people where you see something cute and you're like, you know, women get it a lot.
Yeah, which is
They
so
see like
weird.
a kitten or something. I just want
kill
to
it.
eat it.
Yeah, I know.
What? You psycho
Stop.
bitch? What the fuck?
No, it's just because they're so easy to get, the baby seals.
Yeah, no, we talked about it. I was like, why would you club the baby ones? And then I thought about it. Like,
Like,
I
you're not
don't
gonna
think I
club
could.
the big ones.
I don't think I could club a big one.
Yeah, like they'd probably take a hell of a beating.
Yeah, it'd probably drag you down into that water, and then you're in his territory.
Yeah, and they will fuck you up.
And they'll fuck you up. Have you seen how fast they swim?
Yeah, not only that, you ever seen how fast they can get into the water?
Yeah, crazy fast.
They look all slow on land because
they are, well, they are slow on land.
Yeah, they are. But then when they need to move, like when shit pops up to get them, they're like, boom, and they're gone.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think it's got something to do with the fur.
You think so?
Yeah. Obviously, the muscles underneath are probably pretty crazy.
But they're
But there's
slick.
something. I feel like they've got like a hydrophobic fur. Or
They
something.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
And,
that would
and
just-
a lot of fat.
And then the friction of the water moving over them is gonna
Yeah.
be so little.
They're super quick, dude. They're
Yeah.
super aerodynamic in
Except
the
the
water.
baby ones. Those just kind of stumble around. They're kind of begging to be clubbed, if I'm honest.
They're begging to be eaten. That's
Like-
why everything eats baby seals.
If you're out there with a club, like something's got to get clubbed, you look around. Am I gonna club one of those like super sneaky foxes that are the exact same color as snow?
Yeah,
No,
that
I'm
all
never
you
gonna-
can see is eyes and a nose.
Yeah, am I gonna be able to catch or find that?
No. Hares?
Polar bears? No.
Yeah.
Big seals? No. There's not much else out there.
You could maybe go for a baby orca, but the big orcas are gonna fuck you up.
Even
in
a
the process.
baby orca, I don't have
They're
the strength
huge.
to kill a baby
Huge,
orca with
yeah.
a club. No.
How big is an orca's vagina? Like I don't know if
Do
I've,
orcas have pussies?
they must.
Or
They're
are they
mammals.
like those other type of animals?
No, they're mammals.
Does that have to do? I thought that just had to do with like milk,
What?
like giving milk, like nipples and stuff. Mammals.
That's wrong.
That's what mammals are.
No, that is
Yeah.
That is 100%.
Name a mammal that doesn't deliver milk to their babies.
Orcas.
They do.
No, they
They do. 100%.
Orcas don't have nipples, dude.
Do orcas have nipples? Yes, they do.
Do they breastfeed?
They do breastfeed because they're mammals.
I think we're having.
You
one
were
of the-
so confident about
I
that.
think we're having one of those moments, folks, like when that
Yeah.
time that Josh told me that you couldn't find footprints in stone because footprints don't fossilize.
This is 100%. Mammals are warm-blooded vertebrates with hair or fur,
And are
backbones, and the
live-bearing.
ability to produce milk. That's it.
No. Part of it is that they live bear their children.
Is that true? Does it have to be that?
Yes. That's like one of the fundamental qualifications for a mammal.
Well,
Mammals
no.
Mammals
I think,
don't lay eggs. Like, you know?
Do mammals lay eggs?
No.
Some mammals lay eggs.
Only the platypus.
And echidnas.
Yeah.
So, okay. So it's not 100% of
But
the time.
they're not I don't think they're technically mammals. And it's
Platypus?
debated. It's debated whether or
What
not
else
they're
would they
mammals.
be? They have nipples. They produce milk. They have fur.
That's
They're
not-
warm-blooded, and they have a backbone.
Okay,
I'm
orcas
about
do
to-
not nurse their
They
children.
do. They nurse their children. You can tell on the underneath of them.
Wait,
I
you
just
flip it
looked-
over and there's titties? Like, nah,
Yes,
bro.
there's nipples, and the whales swim up and suckle on them.
Get the fuck out of here. Let me fact check you on
You
this.
didn't know that whales do this? 100% they do. Look at this. That's what he's doing. It's even an orca.
Holy shit, whales breastfeed their young. Whales nurse their calves underwater, injecting milk into their mouths.
How much of that do you think you could drink?
Whale milk?
Like if you swam up and like... First of all, that nipple's got to
Got
be a round
massive.
dick shaped.
Dude, it's huge.
It's about dick sized.
Dude, it's fucking
Just-
chode size.
Like you pull up, you're like,
Yeah.
and then it just like instantly pumps a gallon of whale milk into you.
Hold up. The length of time a whale nurses depends on the species. For example, baleen whales nursed for 6 to 9 months, while toothed whales nurse for 1 to 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whales take forever to grow up.
They do take forever to grow up. I knew that. That's crazy, though. They nurse them for 2 years?
Mm-hmm. Dude,
Oh
there
my-
are people that breastfeed their kids till they're like 4.
Yeah, those people
are
are
called-
weird or African. One or the other.
Could be both.
Like, I mean, usually they're
type
just
of-
African if
The
they're
type
African.
of people that calls their like 3-year-old 38 months.
Yeah, he's 38 months and it's like
You have to like do math in your head, like 36.
3. He's 3.
Oh, he shouldn't be in a stroller. Actually.
Yeah.
He should be walking.
Yeah, why doesn't he walk? He can walk. I don't want him to.
Not having kids, I have no idea when the milestones for these things are.
No fucking clue, dude.
No fucking clue.
Yeah.
And
I'm
like I've
realizing-
embarrassed myself on multiple occasions.
Yeah, because I don't know anything about
No,
it,
they'll be like, he's like 6
child
months, and I was
development.
like, oh, what's his first word? And they're like,
He's been speaking.
wait, did they know by 6 months? Can you
No.
no, you can't. See,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, they were like, he's 6 months. So I was just like, what was his first word? They're like, nothing.
Yeah, no speak.
No speaking at all. It's like, I don't. Does speaking or walking come first? I don't know.
Walking.
Is it walking?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That
But they make sounds before they. Well, they'll babble before they walk.
Yeah, they babble.
They're like ba ba ba. Whatever.
But I don't think that even happens till like pretty late.
See, I'm trying to remember.
It's crazy. What's really crazy is the rate at which babies grow brain cells. So here's like an interesting way to think about this. Mm-hmm. Babies age faster than any other human in the world. So the idea that what?
One more time.
Babies are aging faster than any other human in the world. There is no other point in the lifetime of a human that you age as
faster.
fast
Yeah.
as you do it when you're a baby.
Yeah, because like
So the idea that you take things from babies and like put them all over yourself and then it's going to make you younger is actually fucking completely retarded because babies age super quick. That's the whole thing. Not only that, if you think about their brain development from 0 to 6 months, there's a substantial change. From 6 months to a year, there is a substantial change. From 1 to 5, there's an enormous change. It's a completely different body, right?
yeah.
From 5 to 8, completely different body. From 8 to 12, completely different body. There, you don't see a like slowed progression until they're what, like 16?
Yeah.
Like your last noticeable jump will be from
Yeah.
from say like 12 to 16, completely different body.
Yeah.
Then you
You're just
kind
kinda
of
the same.
You're kind of the same, and you just slowly get older and mature and whatever.
Yeah.
But all the increments leading up to that, every year or so, 2
You're
years,
completely different.
your brain is learning a completely new body and how to maneuver in a completely new body. Like every year.
That's why they're stupid.
And that's why, because the brain I can't figure shit out fast enough. Because it's in constant learning. The rate at which brain cells grow during those phases is fucking incredible. It is mind-boggling. Like, really,
Yeah.
really. You should look at it's like in the billions of brain cells.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty. It's gotta be stressful. That's probably why we don't remember it.
Yeah, well, that and the fact that your
Like how
brain's like not all that developed.
Yeah. Like
In the 9 months of like pregnancy, man,
I remember that.
brain development is fucking
was there.
incredible. Yeah.
It's probably a blessing that you don't like. I don't really remember anything until I was about 3. In like 3 years.
Yeah,
old.
I'd be about
I
the
got like
same.
some memories from that, but even those are fucking foggy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine how fucking much it would suck if you remembered shit when you were like 1? Like that would have been terrifying to you, to be a year old.
I have some memories of when I'm like, yeah, probably 3.
Yeah, 3. It's like when I started kindergarten-ish.
Not when you're 3.
I was 3 turning 4. Yeah.
Starting kindergarten?
Mhm.
What, JK?
Yep.
Is that when JK starts?
Yep. But I have a late birthday, right? My birthday's in
I
November.
thought it was when you were like 6.
No, it's like first grade.
Is it really?
Yep.
Holy shit! They put you in school like right away.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's precious brain growing time.
It is brain growing time. That's why it's like super easy. Kids, if you teach them multiple languages when they're really, really young, they pick it up right away.
Yeah.
It's like a certain age. I think it's like 8 years old. If you teach a second language to a kid, it's like no problem for them to pick it up. But then after 8, and then it gets harder and harder and harder as you get older. Like once you're an adult, trying to learn a second language that you have no experience with is very, very hard to do.
Huh.
Like if you were to pick up today and be like, I want to learn like Korean.
I would have a much easier time than a lot of people because I'm already bilingual.
Yeah, but this is a completely different language with a different alphabet and everything.
Known fact.
Yeah.
Learning a second language like greatly enhances your ability to learn, period.
Because your brain knows how to swap between them.
Well, and it knows how to like just gather a mass of information and put it in like a box.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember what they think the function is, but I do know that like if you're bilingual, if you learn a second language, that your brain has a much easier time learning new information. Mm-hmm. And especially like other languages.
I work with a woman who knows 4 languages. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. What language? She goes, English, French, Spanish, Portuguese. I was like, that's cheating.
No.
You picked the easiest ones. You picked the one that is in daily use here, and then you picked the same language 3 times, basically.
No, French and Spanish and Portuguese are totally different. Spanish
Not
and
totally different.
they're totally different.
They're not totally different. They're close enough.
They're
Especially
they
Spanish
are romantic.
and Portuguese.
Spanish and Portuguese are very
It's the same
similar.
language. You can have someone speaking Spanish and someone speaking Portuguese, and they'll understand each other.
For the most
part. That's
yeah.
the same language. It's a different
but
dialect.
it's not the same. It's not the same between French and Spanish.
It's close enough, though.
I don't understand Spanish.
No, you don't understand Spanish, but it'd be very easy for you to learn it.
Yeah, sure. Like
You'd
the
probably
little
learn
bits
it
of
in like
Spanish.
3 weeks.
The little bits of Spanish I learned quick. Sure.
Yeah. So I'm
But,
just saying,
like-
it's not like you knew Japanese, Russian, a tribal language
Yeah.
in Africa,
Yeah, Swahili,
Swahili, and then
English.
English. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like
that.
I get what you're
What's
saying.
next?
The
Italian.
yeah,
Great, good for you.
Well, those are all the romantics,
Yeah,
right? And,
and
Romanian.
Romanian, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's basically all the same thing.
Yeah, that I understand. I think Portuguese and Spanish are obviously like very, very similar, and then Italian is pretty close. French and Romanian are the most separated from it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, because they had to live all the way over there.
Yeah, yeah, you had to live in Romania or France.
Yeah, and then the only things you guys really talk about are like stealing bikes and wallets off people.
Romanians.
Yeah, it's a gypsy joke.
Yeah, I guess like their whole language is built around theft.
Is thievery and conniving and
Yeah, it's crazy to think that there's a whole country built on that.
yeah. It's
Called
their
Romania.
whole industry. It's great because I'm not a very
What
racist
is
guy.
their largest export? Supercycle bikes.
No, their largest export is gypsies to other countries.
Brutal.
Super.
Nothing like.
It's crazy though. It's like, man, like stereotypes aren't true unless it's gypsies, because they're all like that. Have you seen like British or like American gypsies?
Yeah.
Every single one of them is like that.
I think American gypsies are more removed, but definitely
They're more
anywhere in
removed, but they're their
Europe.
own thing, and they're all just trash.
Yeah, it's just white trash.
It's white trash, but it's a subsect of it. It's
Yeah.
white trash, but more so.
But specifically romantic
Yeah,
white trash.
yeah, they call themselves. It's not
Romani
like.
peoples.
Yeah, it's like.
It's like, no, you're a fucking gypsy.
No, you're a gyppo,
Yeah.
and you need to stop doing tattoos in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Is what you need to do.
Yeah, you need to stop giving people infections.
You need to stop buying like Zoo York shoes.
Yeah, it's weird too because like the American gypsy culture, they're like, oh, we're like beautiful spiritual people,
No.
blah blah blah. It's like
No.
you're drunk and on drugs
And you
all
smoke a
the
lot of
time.
meth.
Yeah, you do like hard drugs regularly.
Here's a
With
test.
children.
If you want to tell if somebody is a gypsy or not, if they're a grown man in his 30s and 40s riding a BMX bike,
Gypsy.
that's a gypsy.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? It's
If they
fucking
carry
wild
if
to
they
see.
carry a satchel with stones in it
Gypsy.
and live in a trailer, gypsy.
Gypsy. If they just have a chin strap beard,
Gypsy.
gypsy, and they weigh 90 pounds,
Yeah,
gypsy.
gypsy. Yeah. Yeah, true, because they never get enough nutrients because all the drugs, so they never grow to be full-size people.
If the amount of teeth they have is under 15,
Gypsy.
gypsy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if only the front ones are dark, because they got that meth pipe stain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If, what else? If they have long hair, like long curly hair, and wear turquoise, like big, huge turquoise earrings,
Yeah.
and a bandana, gypsy.
Gypsy.
That applies for both men and women, believe it or not.
If they're a married couple and he was 24 and she was 16,
Yeah, gypsy.
gypsy.
Yeah.
Crazy shit, huh?
Crazy that we let them be here.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We should probably just kill him. I actually saw the reason I said that. I saw like a grown man riding a BMX bike, and it was like I was in tears laughing.
Really?
One, because he's riding a bike in the winter, which is always so fun.
That's brutal.
It's brutal.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, but it was like it was at the mall, and he's like riding in the parking lot. Like it felt like he was testing it out.
Testing out
He's
the
like-
bicycle?
Yeah, he was just doing like circles, but he's riding this BMX bike. And you remember when dudes used to like tilt the seat all the way back on
Yeah.
the BMX bike, so you're almost like hanging off the handlebars while you're riding this
Yeah.
thing. But like clearly in his late 30s, early 40s, no BMX skill at all, but it had pegs on it.
Yeah, so he stole it from a child.
Yeah, so he stole it from a kid. But he was
'cause
like,
he's a gypsy.
because he's a gypsy. But like, man, why are you riding a fucking BMX? But I don't know. It's funny to me.
Dude.
It's up there with dudes that like ride a bike and then they're holding another bike.
I saw a guy comes into the beer store. I'm standing in the beer store. Walks in, and he's like maybe 130 pounds, 5'5", and obviously like 38 years old.
Wee guy,
Huh?
like a small guy.
Yeah, just a little guy. Chin strap beard, dark
Yeah.
hair.
Sunglasses on the back of his head.
No, sunglasses on the front of his face.
Inside.
Yeah, inside. And then
Wraparounds.
like the douchey knockoff Ray-Ban kind of looking ones that are
Yeah.
like too bent. Anyway, so he comes in with his girlfriend, which I can only tell that it's his girlfriend because he is grabbing her ass cheek. But you know when you're like being kind of funny and you grab their ass cheek, but your like fingers are in them booty cheeks? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's doing that. But the problem is she's like 16. And I was like...
He says I'm mature.
No, but she looked like a gypsy too. So I was like,
We
yeah.
have gypsies here.
Oh, we have gypsies.
I didn't know that.
So he looks like a Jippo. And then she has, like, she's like 16, but like long curly hair, big fucking dangly turquoise earrings.
Yeah.
You know? And she's like wearing all these clothes that look like they were made out of fucking curtains.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, so they come walking in together. And
he's
again,
still
she's
holding
dressed
ass
like
cheek.
this, and he's grabbing ass cheek. But
Yeah.
you can only tell he's grabbing ass cheek because it's the only part of her clothes that
That
are
are, like,
definitive. Yeah.
that are form fitting.
Yeah.
Because his hand is all
is
up in
is
there.
making it form fitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they walk around, and then he grabs some beer, which she very much helps him pick. But the guy at the front doesn't see that. And then the guy at the front IDs her.
Yeah.
And this little gypsy bugger, like, he got the guy where he's like, she didn't touch the alcohol.
So he's done this before.
And yeah, so he's been here. And he's like, how old is she? And she's like, I'm 16. And he's like, well, you shouldn't be in here. And he's like, yeah, but she didn't touch the alcohol. She's fine. Here's my payment. And he pays for it.
Yeah. With
And-
her card. Bam.
Probably.
Her dad's card.
Yeah.
Bam.
And they walk out with this beer, and I was like, dude, I think there was like a solid 4-minute processing time.
You had to like take a seat.
I had to be like, what the fuck did I just witness?
It's crazy when you see it on its face, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you're like, should I call the police?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also you do, and then like it's all the people, all the same stupid
It's
people.
gonna fuck up my day.
It's gonna fuck up my day, and all the same stupid people. They get mad when I say gypsy, and they're like, "They're Romani people." I'm like, "They're
Well, then
perverts
stop
and
acting
trash."
like fucking gypsies.
Yeah,
then. I won't call you
I
that.
won't call you a gypsy. Yeah, quit being garbage.
Yeah, if you take offense to me saying gypsy, you're either a gypsy
Yeah,
or someone that's never met one.
yeah, yeah. It's
they are out
usually the
there-
latter.
Yeah, because there are Romani people that aren't gypsies.
Yeah, they are. They're just called Romanians.
They're just people from there.
Yeah.
Or even with that culture who have like broken away and they're like, I'm not fucking doing that.
Yeah,
And then
this
do their
is
own,
fucked.
Yeah, do their own thing. Yeah, those
Yeah.
people aren't gypsies.
Yeah.
Those people are gypsies.
Yeah, the guy I saw, gypsy.
Yeah.
If
you
you
don't even
are-
have to be Romani. If you're just white trash enough, I'm calling you a gypsy.
If you are over, I don't know, 17,
Yeah.
18 maybe, dating a 16-year-old, then you're a gypsy.
Yeah, sorry, that's just my word for pedophile.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Synonym
Just-
for gypsy, pedophiles.
creepy fucking thieving pedos.
I like kind of get fired up when I see some white trash.
Yeah?
I don't know about you.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, like watching a guy like crack a beer on the bus
Yeah.
and he's wearing like a 90s Bulls jersey in the winter, nothing on underneath, and he's wearing like Sugi shoes,
Yeah.
and he's got like fucking, I'm trying to, skull candy headphones
Oh,
on.
yeah.
But he's got them around his neck and he's playing the music loud, so he's using them
So
as
he can
speakers.
hear it. Yeah, they're just speakers,
Yeah,
but
and he's-
one of them's broken.
Yeah, and he just reeks like rolly darts.
Yeah.
And he's like just cracks open a can of Max Ice on the bus. I'm like, fuck yeah!
That gets
Like,
you
let's
fired
like
up,
gets
eh?
you fired up. I'm like, you know what? Like, that's a guy who doesn't give a shit about any. Well, he probably does care about a lot of stuff. Just none of the stuff I care about.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
looking nice and not being drunk on the bus.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
he
he's
was
like-
having a great time.
Well, because he's too poor to go and have a beer at the bar after work. So
That's
his
true.
thing is like, I have a fucking beer after work on the bus ride home.
like it's efficient.
It's fish.
I like if there wasn't a social taboo, I'd probably have a beer on the bus.
You think so?
If there was alcohol served, like when I put my bus ticket in and the guy at the front of the bus was like,
Beer?
yeah, like there's a little cooler, like $5 tall can, probably grab one.
Yeah. I mean, I do it when I go to Latin countries.
Yeah. Why is it only trashy here?
Yeah, because in Latin countries, that's just a thing.
Even in Europe, that's the thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
They
You
just have a
drink
cooler.
everywhere over there.
Yeah.
You just get your ass beat if you drink in like a stupid spot.
Really?
Yeah, if you like drink in a church, you'll get your ass beat. But it's not like technically illegal. But the locals would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, quit drinking in the church. You make a Jesus sad.
You make your mother in your mama's house.
What are you doing?
Ma-
No!
you break my heart.
You're breaking my heart. Don't tell me you're gay. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
there's no gay Italians.
Yeah, there's no gay Italians. They're just
That's-
a little fruity.
That is my favorite old Italian man quote, by the way.
That
that
there's
is a
no
fuck-
gay
There's no
Italian?
gay Italians. And me and
Didn't
my
he have like,
old
a gay son?
no, both his boys are straight, but they had like a gay nephew or something. And me and my boss are standing there, this guy's son, and he's like, "There's no gay Italians.
like, out of nowhere he
why
said
you
that?
say this? Why you say?" No, we were talking about it because he like made some comment. I can't remember what the comment was. And we're like, "That doesn't make sense." And we're like, "Well, because he's gay."
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "There's no gay Italians. That's not no. There some in the north into fashion, but no gay Italians."
That's how
And
I
he
know
walks
this story
away,
is True.
and we were like, "Yeah." Like I guess there's a big fashion industry in Milan. Yeah, like I understand your point, but there are a lot who are
I
gay.
like taking this that if you're gay and Italian, that you lose the Italian part.
Yeah, you're just not Italian.
You're not Italian.
You're just gay.
You're gay, but you're not Italian.
Yeah, and so he says this, and me and my boss are standing there. We're like,
Well, that's just
Do
not
we-
true.
do we tell him? Like, do we?
Yeah,
do we
Mussolini
correct this?
stopped
Like
all that.
we're like he's old as fuck now. Like, should we just
Just let it go.
should we just let this let him die
Yeah,
with
like,
this
why-
one?
why-
Like,
why educate
why
him?
ruin him? Why
Yeah.
ruin it? You know?
That's a glimpse into the old world
Yep.
that we're getting less and less of every day.
Yeah, you know, we need to appreciate this moment.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no gay
Just
Italians.
like,
You're
there's
right.
not gay Italians. You like look at a young kid and you're like, remember this.
This is a moment. You're gonna remember this for the rest of your life.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he's not gay. He's just, you know, he's into dancing.
Yeah, he likes
He's
fashion.
a little
and
light
dancing.
in the loafers.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
he's not gay.
Yeah, you got a lot of female friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, so did I at that age.
yeah, exactly. So did I. You know, I was doing better things with him, but he's just slow. He's slow on the game.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, and that's all they chop it up to, and you're like, okay.
I found this like Twitter thread of this girl who like went through her grandfather's stuff, who, like had a wife and a family and all this stuff, but he was like out at war, and she like was going through his war stuff and found like correspondence between him and another dude that he
Gay
was
shit?
yeah, like gay shit. Like he had a boyfriend in the army or whatever. Like during the
What?
I guess it was like super common, and they would like he never wrote about like fucking him. But it was like letters back and forth, and he would write in his journal about how they like spent the night together and they like slept in the same bed, and like describing his body and stuff. Like he was like smooth and hairless and like talking to like all this kind of stuff. And she was like, so she confronted him, and she's like, did you have a boyfriend in the art? Like, were you in love with a man? He's like, no, it's my friend. Like we just talked. I don't
No,
know.
we're just hanging out.
She's like, you're talking about his body, like he was, and he's like, yeah, he was hairless.
Yeah, because that's what he thought of it.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I think with some of these old guys, I'll tell you.
I think masculinity has changed, where it kind of was acceptable, like, oh, there's one bed and we have to go to sleep.
Yeah,
No
let's
one's gonna
go.
think it's gay if we share.
Yeah,
the bed.
because that's the thing. There was not so much open gayness. So dudes used to do shit like that all the time, or like they would just comment, be like, "Wow, you fucking been working out. You look great, man." Like,
yeah, no one's gonna be like, "What, are you gay?"
yeah, were you gay? Because they're just like they would just talk about it because whatever, it's something to
That's
talk.
what I
Because
think.
there's no fucking TVs or phones. Like they had nothing to talk about.
I think it's like they were so like being gay was so unacceptable
that they didn't even think of it.
that
That
they
way.
didn't even think of it being like even like you would probably have a gay dude around you for like 10 years.
No,
He's
no
not
idea.
gay. He can't be gay. He's all right.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And he's like, he's fucking a man. You're like, no, because
That's
that would
weird.
be gay.
Yeah, that would be gay. That
Of course he's not. He's
No,
like,
are you sure
they're
they
wrestling.
Yeah. They slept in one. I slept in a bed with him one night. It's fine.
Yeah, but like probably was his boyfriend in the army.
It's possible. I think it's possible, but there's also just the possibility that like that's his like best buddy, and they just hung out all the time. They had no
Close
idea.
buddy.
Yeah, but they all like this. Is what I'm saying though, they just didn't know.
Yeah.
They just didn't know. Is the Union Jack off kilter?
What do you mean?
Why don't the lines on the Union Jack line up?
What, like you talking about the diagonal bars?
Yeah.
Like how the red and the white are different thicknesses?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you can tell if it's upside down or right side up.
What?
Yeah. Cause it's the three flags. It's the Welsh flag, the Scottish flag, and the English flag all mixed up, right?
Is it really?
Or no, not the Welsh one.
Yeah, Welsh makes sense.
Yeah, Welsh makes sense. Or it's Northern Ireland.
No, we wouldn't have that.
No. Anyways, yeah, it's a bunch of...
Because there is no Northern Ireland, there's just Ireland.
Sure, buddy. If that makes you feel better. It's only been like 100 years.
There's only the one country. There's the one country. There's the one country, and then there's invaders. It's kind of like Brampton.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. But at this point, like, there are people whose identity is that they are Northern Irish.
Yeah, but Northern
And there's-
Irish, like, that's irrelevant. Yeah.
I mean, most of them live in there. Anyone that gave a fuck about being Irish left Northern Ireland.
Yeah, it's unfortunate we gave them Belfast. But anyway,
Anyways, that's history from two guys that don't know history.
it is.
Yeah,
Are we at an hour?
yeah, I think we
we're
are.
about.
We're out
All
of
right.
here, baby.
It's Super Bowl time. We're gonna go
Super
watch
Bowl.
Kansas City 3-peat. That guy get paid a bunch of money
The
for
birds.
You want Philly to win?
Yeah,
What? Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts?
I don't know. I just got money on it.
Did you bet on it?
I did.
On a betting app?
Yeah,
You downloaded a gambling app?
yeah.
I don't think you should have a gambling app.
I don't know. We'll see.
Do you?
Yeah.
Did you actually?
I did, yeah. Newark, where I get homeless? Let's go.
Yeah, Newark.
Anyways,
Josh
stay
loses his
reasonable.
life.
Stay reasonable.
Keep doubting.
We love you. Good night.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast, that is a good place to find yourself.